Hello everyone, this is me Twinkle presenting to you the headlines of the day from the Hindu newspaper dated May 13, 2022. Firstly, make a note that there are no significant headlines coming from General Studies paper 1, so we will directly start with the discussion of headlines relevant to General Studies paper 2 followed by General Studies paper 3. Let us begin with the discussion of headlines relevant to General Studies paper 2. Please take a look on page number 1. This is coming from the topic of international relations. The headline says that Finland leaders in favor of seeking NATO membership. Understand and know about North Atlantic Treaty Organization, that is NATO, its formation, and also the objectives of NATO. You need to understand that why certain Nordic countries are keen to seeking NATO membership now. Take a look on page number 6 from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that with the delimitation over, a look at the slate for Jammu and Kashmir. Understand and know about Delimitation Commission, its constituents and the functions of the same. What are the salient recommendations of the Delimitation Commission on Jammu and Kashmir? Also know about the issue with it, the challenges related to it, and the way ahead. Take a look on page number 6 from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that importance of consent. Now you need to know about consent, marital rape, associated judgments, the recent ones especially, and why has there been a split verdict, and also what is marital rape exception. Next, take a look on page number 6 again from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that India needs a credible count of its COVID-19 toll. Now you need to know about the conflicting data sets by the WHO and Indian authorities. You need to understand that why is there a tussle and what has been India's response to the WHO's projection. You also need to know that why there is an urgent need to have a robust set of data pertaining to public health. Take a look on page number 8 from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that on the question of notifying minorities. Know about the minority status, the associated bodies and safeguards provided in the Constitution. Understand that who decides on the question of who is the minority, also the related court judgments to the same. Well, going ahead, take a look on page number 8 again from the topic of health. The headline says that the India Hypertension Control Initiative, that is IHCI initiative. You need to know about this particular initiative, its salient provisions and also the functions. Also understand that what is hypertension and its trend in India. Next, we'll take a look on page number 13. This is coming from the topic of international relations. The headline says that seeking to counter China, Biden hosts Asian leaders. Understand and know about congruencies between Asian and the USA. TPP 5-point consensus, also Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, USA's Indo-Pacific strategy to counter China and engagement with Asian. Well, next, take a look on page number 1. This is coming from the topic of science and technology. You find this headline which says, Event Horizon reveals true colors of Sagittarius A Star. That is how we call it. This is Sagittarius A Star. Now, you need to know about the Event Horizon Telescope, black holes, and the black hole named Sagittarius A Star, which is abbreviated like SGR A Star. Now, next, take a look on page number 7. This is coming from the topic of economy. It says, did the RBI wait too long to raise interest rates? Now, you need to know about the recent impact of the rising inflation, steps taken by the RBI to arrest it, also what global and local factors contributed to this particular problem, and how can the government spur healthy credit growth. Well, that's all for today's headlines of the day discussion. This is me, Twinkle, signing off. I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much. Take care. Keep smiling.